Welcome back to Drive Next, everyone. Today we're taking a deep dive into a car that has been small in size but massive in reputation. The 2026 Mazda 2 has arrived, refreshed, refined, and carrying the same spirit that made it one of the sharpest driving small cars on the market. Whether you're a city commuter, a first-time buyer, or just someone who loves driving for the sake of driving, this one might surprise you. So let's get into it. I walk to the front of the car as the camera pushes in. Mazda has always had a design language that punches above its weight class, and the 2026 Mazda 2 is no exception. The front end has been updated with a slimmer, more focused LED headlight design. They have this crisp light signature that gives the car a more premium presence, especially at night. Mazda's signature grille is slightly wider and lower now, framed by a subtle gloss black surround that makes the nose look more planted. Everything feels tighter, sharper, and more intentional. Even the hood has more sculpted lines, adding depth without feeling forced. This is the kind of front end you expect on a more expensive vehicle, but Mazda delivers it here in a compact hatchback. I walk to the side and run my hand gently along the bodied line. From the side profile, the 2026 Mazda 2 still carries that flowing Kodo design philosophy. The shoulder line moves in a clean, uninterrupted sweep toward the rear, giving the car a sense of motion even when it's standing still. Mazda hasn't overloaded it with fake vents or unneeded styling tricks, and it's refreshing. You'll notice slightly redesigned alloy wheels, so depending on the trim you can get 15-inch or 16-inch versions with machine finishes that add a subtle touch of sophistication. The proportions remain tight and easy to maneuver in city environments, which has always been a strong point of the Mazda 2. The roofline gently slopes toward the back, creating a sporty silhouette without compromising interior headroom. As the camera shifts toward the rear, I continue. At the back, Mazda has refined the taillights with a circular LED signature that mirrors the style seen on some of Mazda's larger models. They glow with a crisp, premium feel. The rear bumper is more sculpted now, with cleaner geometry and a slightly wider stance that gives the impression of stability. There's no over-the-top diffuser or massive exhaust tips, and Mazda keeps it tasteful. The rear hatch opens nice and wide, offering easier access to the cargo space. And while it isn't massive, it's definitely usable for daily life, groceries, short road trips, or student living. Understated, clean, and confidently modern, that's the theme of the rear. I open the driver door and sit inside. Stepping inside the 2026 Mazda 2, the first thing you feel is just how mature and thoughtfully arranged everything is. For a compact car, Mazda absolutely nails the interior experience. The materials have seen a noticeable upgrade this year. Soft touch surfaces cover the dashboard, and the stitching adds a bit of visual texture that feels genuinely upscale. The newly redesigned steering wheel resembles the ones you find in Mazda's larger models, with elegant metallic accents and intuitive controls. The digital instrument cluster now comes with the more refined layout, offering clearer graphics and customizable information screens. The camera pans across the dashboard as I continue. In the center, you get Mazda's latest infotainment system housed in a floating display that's crisp, responsive, and thankfully compatible with both wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The rotary controller is still present, and honestly, it's still one of the best ways to navigate menus without taking your eyes off the road. The climate controls are placed just where your hands expect them to be, with tactile knobs that feel solid when you turn them. Mazda pays attention to details, so even the vents open and close with the satisfying, smooth motion. I move to the back seats. Rear passengers actually get more comfort than you'd expect for a car in this class. Legroom is workable for adults on shorter rides, and perfect for kids or teenagers. The seat cushions are supportive, and the windows are large enough to avoid that box-tain feeling. Mazda didn't try to cramp in unnecessary features back here, but the essentials are done right. Solid build quality, comfortable seats, and good visibility. The camera shifts to a driving sequence. Now let's talk about performance, because this is the part where Mazda continues to stand out. Under the hood, The 2026 Mazda 2 keeps its efficient Sky-active G1.5-liter engine, but with a few tweaks to make power delivery smoother and fuel consumption even better. Depending on the market, you'll see outputs ranging from around 110 to 120 horsepower. On paper, that might not sound like much, but once you drive it, you understand the Mazda philosophy. This car is incredibly light on its feet. The steering is precise, the suspension tuning is balanced, and the chassis feels communicative in a way few small cars do. It's the kind of car that makes a simple roundabout feel like something fun. I take a corner as the camera captures the movement. The 6-speed automatic has been refined for smoother shifts, and if you opt for the manual, you get one of the most pleasant shifters in the segment with short, confident throws. Fuel economy remains one of the strongest selling points. Depending on conditions, you can easily achieve outstanding efficiency numbers, making this car a fantastic daily driver without giving up the joy of driving. Mazda understands that even budget-friendly cars can have character, and the 2026 Mazda 2 proves it. The camera moves to a display of trim levels and price points. As for pricing, Mazda continues positioning the Mazda 2 as an affordable yet premium-feeling option in the compact segment. While exact numbers will vary by region, expect it to land around the value-focused range you'd anticipate, staying below the bigger three while offering features that make it feel more expensive than it is. With available safety tech like adaptive cruise control, automatic emergency braking, lane keep assist, blind spot monitoring, and rear cross-traffic alert, Mazda gives buyers access to advanced driver assistance features without inflating the price tag unnecessarily. The car drives through the city as I deliver my final thoughts. At the end of the day, the 2026 Mazda 2 is a reminder that small cars can still offer big satisfaction. It's stylish without trying too hard, practical without being boring, efficient without sacrificing enjoyment, and built with the kind of attention to detail that Mazda consistently delivers. If you want a compact hatchback that feels genuinely well-crafted and makes even your daily commute something to look forward to, the Mazda 2 should absolutely be on your test drive list. I stop the car, step out, and face the camera. Thank you all for watching today's deep dive here on Drive Next. If you enjoyed this review, hit that like button, subscribe for more in-depth car content, and let me know in the comments what you think of the new Mazda 2. Would you daily this? Is it on your radar? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Until next time, drive safe, stay curious, and I'll see you in the next video.